Hello, this is Dalen Soderman with Lab 3 Selection If. To start the program, we have the inclusion of iOS Stream and the application of the prefix std to all of namespace. To start the main body of the program, we have a void statement on lines 12 to 15 that creates a function that displays the array that can be called later in main. First, it says the array is, then it shows the array at a certain index, so it goes from 0 to 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 with a space in between each number, otherwise it would all print as one line. Then on lines 17 to 50, we have main. Lines 19 and 20 create the array and ask the user to input both the index value and the input value to change any of these. On line 22, we have the initial display being called. So when the program runs, it'll show 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have a Boolean from lines 25 to 46, where while true, it will print choose an index to replace, starting with 0, and what to replace it as. So it's prompting the user and taking the input from the user. Line 30, we have the first if statement that checks if user index is greater than or equal to 0 and user index is less than 5, or else you typed in an invalid index, closing the program. And this is so just in case somebody types in something that's a little too much or a little too less negative number. It'll close the program and it won't cause any issues. In the if statement, we have num array of the user index equals user input. So the index input from the user turns into, the num array of the index. So let's say it's index of 0, which would be 0, equals the user input, which is the number you're changing it to. Then it displays the array to show the updated values. Skipping 36 to 40, because I just talked about that. Line 42 to 46. This checks if all of the array is equal to itself, so it can close the program if a user somehow types in all of one number, so let's say 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and so on. It will close the program, so it can actually close this loop, because it is a while loop, and finish off the program with a return 0 after it breaks out from the invalid index line or all numbers match closing program. Array 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Choose an index to replace, starting with 0, and what to replace it as. So let's just start with 2, and we want to change all these to 8. So now it changed index of 2 to 8. Then we'll just do it for the rest of these. Index of 4, 8. Changed the last number in the array to 8. We'll do 3, 8. We'll do 0, 8. Let's do 2, 8. Oops, let's not do 2 spaces. Oh, actually that was supposed to be 1. All numbers match, closing program. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. And then let's just test it with a number that is not in the index. Let's do 20. And let's change index of 20 to 4. You typed an invalid index. Closing program. That's all I got.